It is 5:30, Monday, September 11th, 2023. This is the time and place for the City Commission meeting of Huron. And we'll take a roll call, please.
Weinreich.
Here.
Craig.
Here.
Harvey.
Here.
Is absent. Smith.
Here. We can stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As Pauline had mentioned, Mayor Harrington is away from the desk tonight. I'm filling in as interim mayor. And I'd like to take a minute here to reflect on the recent tragedies within the city that have happened in the last week and how that's affected our emergency response teams and their families, the owners of the businesses that were affected, medical staff, and our community as a whole. In addition, today is September 11th, commonly referred to as 9/11, and I'd like to please join me for a moment of silence to reflect on the tragedies of the last week. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is public forum. Is there anyone here to speak on?
If I may, I'm sorry, approval of the agenda.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Pardon me. Any additions or corrections on the agenda?
There is.
We do have an add-on for executive session for personnel and public safety. That will be requested to be added to that.
I would move to approve the agenda as amended.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call, please, on approval of the agenda.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Craig.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we'll move into public forum. Anyone in the audience that has any public forum things that they'd like to bring forward? Okay, we will move on from public forum. We have the privilege tonight of a proclamation for Direct Professionals Recognition Week, which is this week. September, well, I guess it started yesterday, but September 10th through the 16th. Proclamation reads as such: Direct Support Professionals Recognition Week. Whereas direct support professionals are an integral part of the long-term care system that serves people with intellectual, developmental, and physical disabilities or limitation in Huron. And whereas by providing an array of personal care services to people who require assistance with personal hygiene, mobility, medications, meal preparation, transportation, and other vital daily living activities. Direct support professionals enable people to remain successfully in their homes and avoid costly institutional care. And whereas direct support professionals provide essential support to help keep a person with developmental disabilities connected to their family, friends, and community. And whereas the City of Huron wishes to thank and commend direct support professionals for helping promote the health, safety, and emotional well-being, as well as their independence and inclusion, thus offering these individuals the opportunity to live more meaningful and productive lives in the community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Brian Smith, acting mayor of the city of Huron, South Dakota, hereby proclaim September 10th through the 16th, 2023 as Direct Support Professionals Recognition Week in Huron, and recognize the dedication and contribution of direct support professionals from the Center for Independence in supporting individuals with disabilities and their families. In witness whereof, I have Huron to set my hand and cause the seal of the city of Huron to be affixed on this 11th day of September in the year of our Lord 2023. Thank you for all your support and what you do.
We get a picture?
Yep, you bet. And I believe with the mayor gone, if we could collectively as a commission be in the picture, that'd be awesome. Yeah, folks just want to get up in the middle. and-
He should be.
Yes, I can do pictures.
And then you can let this one.
Okay. Let me just take.
No, you're okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. You just tap it to take the picture? Ready? 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna have a picture of this one around this one.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Moving on to the consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given items. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. 4.1 minutes of the August 28th, 2023 meeting. 4.2, consider parade permit filed by the Huron Chamber and Visitors Bureau for Parade of Lights on November 24th, 2023, contingent on approval with the South Dakota Department of Transportation for use of South Dakota Highway 14. 4.3, consider special event on sale alcoholic beverage license filed by Top Drawer Events for a chamber mixer on October 10th, 2023 at People's Transit, 120 Wyoming Avenue Southwest. Personnel items, recommendation to accept the full-time status of police officer Pui Der for completion of probation period, eligible for night pay, $20.84 benefit and supplemental benefits. Recommendation to accept the full-time status of Central Park Manager Zachary Olson for completion of probation period. Change part-time employee Isaiah Decker from softball to park maintenance. Change part-time employee Chauncey Phillips from Central Park Maintenance to park maintenance. Fuel codes for city departments. Payment of the bills. Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Motion by Harvey, second.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Weinrice. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Wainwright.
Aye.
Wright.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Motion carries. On to bid and quote items. Consider construction change order number 3 with Menning Excavating Inc. Water main replacement -2 2022. Bid number 2022-36 for a net decrease in the amount of $69,200 $283.25. Mr. Bennett, would you like to bring us up to speed on
Yep.
that?
This is a change order on the project. It's the final. This decrease is basically due to actual quantities used over what we expected to use, and saved a little bit of footage here and there and things like that, so recommend approval.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Harvey to approve,
Second.
second by Commissioner Bragg. Any discussion on the matter? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Smith.
Aye.
Wainwright.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 5.2, consider payment request number 4, which is final, to Menning Excavating, Inc., in the amount of $500,619.21 for bid number 2022-36, water main replacement 2022.
Yep.
20.
Okay, this is the final payment on the project we just approved change order on. And the original bid was $2,217,709 minus $69,283 for the change order. So that's the final project cost. So I recommend approval.
Motion to approve 5.1.
Motion by Commissioner Weinreich for approval,
Second.
second Commissioner Harvey. Any discussion on that item? So would that indicate that the water main project is complete?
Yep, yep. All that's left on that is mill overlay patches. And then this project will all be milled and overlaid yet this fall by snowfall, so
Okay.
it carried over from last year, so it's a little funky compared to what we normally do.
Point of clarification for the record, Commissioner Weinreich, your motion is for 5.2.
Right, which is the one we're doing now.
Very good.
Yep.
Okay, any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Wainwright.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 5.3, consider payment request number 1 to North Star Logistics LLC DBA Century Crane for project 2023-21 Huron Transfer Station in the amount of $156,303.86. Mr. Bennett, you seem to have the stage tonight.
Ratings will be up. Yeah, this is for the transfer station. They did some dirt work out there and stuff. So this is part of the mold and the dirt work they did, so recommend approval for progress payment.
So move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Bragg to approve, seconded by Commissioner Weinreich. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Wainwright.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 5.4, consider proposal from Musco Sports Lighting LLC through Sourcewell Contract, hashtag 041123-MSL for Memorial Ballpark Lighting Improvements, project number 2023-09 in the amount of $364,000. Mr. Bennett, you want to lead that one out, and I think
You bet.
Chad's going to support you.
The city budgeted $167,000 for lighting improvements, and we also received a Land and Water Conservation Fund grant from Game Fish and Parks for $167,000. This total is $134,000, but the Sourcewell contract exceeds that budget, so we recommend taking the other $30,000 out of CARE funds and recommend approval for the contract.
Chad, do you have anything to add?
I don't think so. Should be good.
This one just got caught up in all the price increase. You know, this was a grant we had to put in. We did our best case, but it came in higher. And so unfortunately, we couldn't get the 50/50 grant. This is not like some of the other grants we talked about before where we could go back and ask for additional money. This one was one-time deal, so we have to either reject it and, you know, start from scratch, which of course would be another year plus before this could happen, or accept this and, as Dennis said, take the funds out of reserves or the CARES.
Sure.
Can I just make a quick note on that? The match actually is coming from the CARES fund. We budgeted that a year ago when we were applying for the grant. So the additional amount will come there as well. That's the original CARES from 2019.
Getting this out now should get us to the May 1st completion for everything, so.
Yeah, because this is, this project has been in the works immediately for the last 5 years, but I know it's been hampering the ballpark for many years beyond that, or in front of that. It's going to improve the lighting, obviously, but it also has some safety concerns that were embedded with the lights that are out there, so.
Even the lights we're not taking down will be retrofitted, so the poles.
All right.
And one more quick note, the source well is not something we typically see in this type of project, but did bail us out because had we not had the opportunity to do the source well, we probably would have been not able to get this done by the May 1st completion. So typically something that's normally used for purchasing vehicles and things like that, but this was kind of a nice benefit to find that they were able to qualify, so that potentially saved us certainly time, but maybe even some money on consulting fees and engineering hours and stuff too. So this would be a great opportunity if something like this comes up on other projects. It might be a nice help for us. Thanks.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Harvey,
I'll second that.
second Commissioner Weinrice. Any further discussion on this item? Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinrice.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 7.1, ordinances and resolutions. First reading of ordinance number 2256-30-244, annual appropriation for 2024.
Take that on here.
I would move to approve if you
I
need it.
got a couple things, but.
Okay.
Okay, let's,
We have a motion.
yeah, okay, we'll take a motion from Commissioner Bragg and second from Commissioner Weinrice.
So just quickly, we've been waiting for Beetle County to get the new growth number in, and we had been figuring budget at 1.29% new growth, and it actually came in at 0.86. So it's about $24,355 less. So we made that adjustment in the numbers, you'll see, and changed then the general fund reserves that we're going to use towards the downtown project. Other than that, nothing has changed from the last 4 weeks. So we were, like I said, very, very fortunate. If you have any particular questions, let me know. Otherwise, I ask for your approval on first reading. We'll have second reading on the 25th.
I would just like to say again, congrats to the finance department and Pauline in particular and Brian. I mean, I've only been here for a few years, but this has been very smooth and you guys did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, Very,
Thank
very,
you.
very smooth. The department's commission just worked really well this year. Thank you.
Just to put a number behind it, it is a $52.6 million budget, which is a increase from last year.
10%.
It kind of goes with everything else with cost of living and different projects that are sprinkled into the budget, so. Anything else on first reading? second reading on the
25th.
budget will be on the 25th. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Wright.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Motion carries. We will now head to executive session.
Make a motion.